Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's just make sure that we are live on both Twitch and YouTube. Indeed we are. Indeed we are. So, don't mind me, I'm just sipping some water before we get started. Chronicler here, and we're going to continue working on my VTuber model in Krita right now. And let's get this started. So we're accessorizing today. And that means we're going to be drawing his hat, his goggles, and his bag. Hopefully we can get through all of it today. They're smaller things, so hopefully we can get through all of it. I'm not sure what I would kind of want to start with the goggles. But the hat will probably be the simplest thing to do. Let's see. So his head goes there. Basically what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to get baseline. So his hair stops at a certain time. So what we're at a certain line, not time, excuse me. So I'm going to move up the sketch just a tad so it makes sense. Control T to transform, and I'm just going to move it. Control Z, press shift so it stays in the same line. There we go. And then we're going to be turning the head off. We're not going to be wanting to see it quite as much when we're drawing because it's going to be in front. So we're going to put a new layer. And because the last layer selected was down there, it's going to default to there. So we're going to rename this to cap layer. This is going to be really simple, I think. I'm trying to think. Well, I don't really know, guys. It is a cap, so there's a front bill of it that's gonna change. So perhaps we're gonna have. We'll do 2 layers with the cap. But basically, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it with a side profile and things like that, but we'll get it figured out. So we're going to go back to our sketch layer. We're going to increase the size of our brush. Look at that. I made a fantastic shape with just one thing there. I think I might have been pushing too hard on one of it. So yeah, we're gonna I don't know. It needs to be a little bit more uniform, I guess. So we're just trying to get a nice thing here. I keep doing that. I keep pushing down harder, and I don't need to be doing that. Maybe we go the other way around. Problem is I'm right-handed and I can't see it where the the brush is landing when I do this whole loop back here. That'll work. That won't be too bad, actually. I'm crying over spilled milk, you know? And actually, this one should be a little bit heavier in the line because things that protrude forward, the line width, the thicker the line width, the closer something is supposed to be to the camera. Something like that will work. Make it a little bit more uniform here. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Staying safe. In my state right now, there's a bunch of wildfires going on. Unprecedented amount of wildfires across the state. It's just been really dry. Living in a desert state. So it's been kind of crazy. I was biking in the smoke, basically, of a fire that's happening like several miles away. It's crazy. So hoping everybody's staying safe. I know not everyone has to deal with wildfires and things like that. But whatever things that you're doing, I'm hoping that you're staying safe. Making sure that you're taking care of yourself. So yeah. There we go. So there's the cap. I may have to do some other things in terms of like technical, the technical situation. Of how to like get it to sort of protrude forward when he turns his head. That might be a little bit more of a advanced thing that I'm gonna have to be looking up, but for right now, that's what we can do. And you know what? We're gonna sketch all of these. We're gonna sketch all of them first in their layers. So this will be goggles. And then we'll start rendering them. Goggles with a Z. I didn't mean to press that, but you know, it's fine. We'll go with it. I'm pressing 4 on the keyboard to rotate the canvas so you get a decent. You know what? With this one, I might turn on the symmetry here. You know what? Symmetry might not be the play with these. They're supposed to be a little bit asymmetrical. I'm going to move the mic up a little bit so it's not kind of in my face. Well, in my face it needs to be, but what I'm saying is not in the area that I'm drawing. There we go. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to make what am I doing here? I actually don't know. That's half of the fun here. Do I want them to be kind of, because they show kind of up here where it's like these are the lenses here. Kind of a thing. But maybe, you know, that's probably the easiest way to do it. That way I don't have to draw a whole bunch of different layers. To make it move 3D, it's just going to be one piece. This is, you know, we always hate cutting corners, but this is the one where I'm just kind of like, you know what? It's really not that important. I'm not really going to put these on. So I'm just going to make them one piece. When you're drawing stuff for VTuber models, I've been told that you, basically anything that overlaps or you need depth, you have to have on its own separate layer. But you know what? So like this piece would have its own layer. I think I'm just going to make it one big piece. It's not like it's going to really move all of that much. So that is the plan here. Drawing a little bit of a strap coming through here. There we go. And it's doing this whole overlapping kind of thing. We're making these a little bit scratchy, and we can fix up the lines by erasing and adding on. I watched this little anime movie called Look Back last night, about a person who loves to draw. You know, to this day, I don't really remember the names of the characters, to be honest. But the main character, she draws really well. She draws comics in the school newspaper. She's in middle school. And then there comes a rival that comes to take her place, or at least that's how she sees it. And the rival is a lot better at drawing the backgrounds, and so it causes her to want to really get a lot better, but she can't do it, can't do it to the level that she thinks that she can be the undisputed best artist in the grade. And so she throws in the towel in middle school. But then she's tasked with, when she graduates middle school, she's tasked with sending or delivering the diploma of the artist that basically took her place. And she's like a big shut-in and everything like that. She goes in. She's a little curious, and then there's a little 4 comic page slip of paper, 4-panel thing, and she just draws a little comic saying is she gonna come out? Is she not gonna come out? Well, it looks like she's dead, and it's kind of just a little funny joke. This causes her to come out, actually. And though she's really socially awkward and has a hard time dealing with people, she's like, "Oh my goodness, I am such a fan of your comic. I'm so sad that you stopped drawing." They become friends, and they become mangaka. They become people who make manga. Sadly, they drift apart when the shy girl wants to go to art school. And then something happens. And the girl that goes to art school ends up dead. And then there goes through this alternate universe, oh, I feel like this was my fault. She got out of her comfort zone and went to art school where the situation happened where she ended up dying. So it's all my fault. And then there's this alternate universe thing where she never comes out of her room. And she just the first one just leaves. The main girl just leaves. And she ends up going to art school anyways, but since she didn't have that sort of rivalry to keep her going and / partnership, because they ended up working together, she got more into karate, the main girl. And so she ends up being able to defend her from an attacker that originally took her life the first time. The life of her friend the first time. Though in this alternate universe, they hadn't really met each other yet, since she never came out. But it was oh dang, let's be friends again, I say again, they hadn't met each other. But it was oh, it's a happy ending. It's kind of cute little piece about drawing. I liked it. kind of how one of my friends and I sort of ended up meeting. We're in the same class together, and we both like to draw. One of us had really thick, dark lines, and I was amazed by it. Either I was the one who drew thick, dark lines, and I really liked it, or he was the one who drew thick, dark lines. And I don't know. I was like jealous of the of it or something like that. Jealous of the line thickness and control with which the other person drew their lines. And so I was like, oh, dang, that's cool. I want to be able to draw like that. And so we kind of bonded over that. We fell apart after a little while. It's actually a formative story that's its own can of worms, I guess. But anyone who's got time, maybe I can get into more specifics here. Anyone who's joining, but I believe it's pertinent. So this friend and I got into drawing. And I thought he was really cool, you know? He's kind of the cool kid. I was kind of the quiet kid because we had moved from one state all the way across the country, basically. And didn't have a lot of friends on my own right. And so making friends with him was kind of cool. And so I was happy to have a friend. However, this friend did not share some of my same values with regards to certain Noah the Artiste. Welcome in. This is a cute avatar. Thank you. How you doing? Let's see, 12:37. Came in about a minute ago. So welcome in. Yeah. I don't know how much of good. I'm not sure what that's supposed to say. Good. Goody, good. I don't know. It's just a string of everything. How are you? Welcome into the chat. I am Artie the Chronicler. I'm a steampunk storytelling newsie here. Here to learn about all things storytelling, including the various different mediums. And what I'm doing right now is I'm drawing my Vtuber model to do a Live2D Vtuber. I'm learning the software and everything myself. Or trying to, at least. I'm almost done. I'm just accessorizing my guy, so. But yeah. Noah the Artiste. I am assuming that you do art as well. What kind of art do you like to do? Just finishing up this here. Okay, that's some of the lines here. Yeah, I'm making his hat, his goggles, and then he's got a bag that strapes over this back. MLP, what does that stand for? I might not, honestly, any art. Let me see if I can look that up. Oh, My Little Pony. Okay. That's right. I guess I should have known. So, with a name like Noah, I'm assuming that you are a brony then. Maybe not with the same, maybe not with the negative connotations, but that's kind of cool. I've never met anyone who is into My Little Pony, but we all have those kind of like shows that we really like watching. For example, I like watching Miraculous Ladybug. Obviously, something that's also made for kids, but you know, and I'm also assuming, just because of how old I am, that anyone who's jumping into my stream is also generally the same, but it's probably not the same. So I'm assuming an age that you might not be. So you know, maybe you could be a kid that demographic that My Little Pony is supposed to be aimed at. But anyway, I'm just rambling. Sorry. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you enjoy it here. Most of the time, what I do is half of my stream, usually stream about 3 hours. Half of my stream, I'll be drawing. Oh, you are a kid? No worries. No worries. Half of my stream I'll be drawing, and then the other half I'll be playing some games. The game that I've been running through is Cyberpunk 2077. So just be aware that is an M-rated game. You're welcome to stick around as long as you have, you know, as long as your parents or whatever are okay with that. But there are... Oh, thank you for the subscribe, man. But yeah, like I said, you're welcome to stick around for the Cyberpunk gameplay as long as your parents are okay with that. Because yeah, it does have quite a bit of like heavy themes that may not be suitable for children. So, but yeah, we're gonna be making the next thing that we're making is his bag. I think. Oh, I should have it on its own layer. Actually, I'm using gore. You love gore. There is a little bit of gore, but I feel like it's more language and like sexual themes that kind of get a little bit uglier. But, you know, it's not super in your face a lot of the times, but thank you so much for the subscribe again. Let's see, where are we going to go with this? Oh, yes, I'm just renaming the layer to bag. It takes me a little while to type because I've got my keyboard behind my drawing tablet. So there we go. Okay. Now what I'm going to do most likely will be... So it will be this line here. And what we can do is we could press 6 to rotate the canvas. I'm thinking more like something like that there. Don't want to make it too big. This looks like Clip Studio Paint. It's not. It's actually Krita. It has a lot of the same features as Clip Studio Paint, but it is open source, meaning that it is free to use and download. Yeah, it has a lot of the same features. Like you could use it for animation. I've never tried it with animation. I have dabbled a little bit with Clip Studio Paint, but it was mostly just kind of a trial. I'm too poor to afford any of that myself, you know. And I used to be a student at college, but I am no longer attending the college. I had to drop out due to financial reasons. But hopefully I can get things going back up again. You're looking at art live streams to get inspiration for your channel? Okay, what kind of channel are you thinking of making? What kind of content? I mean, I'm assuming art, but what kind of art content are you thinking? There we go. Now, see, I still don't like it very much, but it'll have to do. Maybe if I, let's up the brush size. And there we go. Probably My Little Pony Infection. What does AU stand for? Which is a project I've been wanting to work on for a while. Alternate universe, is that what that is? AU alternate universe. Like zombie apocalypse type thing? Maybe animations. Animation's cool. I think it's a lot of work though. But I'm wanting to dabble into it as part of my content strategy. Basically, my content is just going to be just me learning a whole bunch of things that I want to learn, you know? Just trying things, being enthusiastic about it. Yes. Animation is pretty tricky. Yep. Takes a lot of drawing. It's a different beast than just drawing, you know, static illustrations and things like that. But here, yeah. There we go. We're getting his bag sort of worked out here. Because they're such long lines, I have to make them up a little bit smaller, and they're of a little bit smaller lines, and so they're a little bit scratchy. You notice here, these lines are a lot more like continuous, but with big long lines like this. Did I ever watch My Little Pony? Never, actually. I hear that a lot of people really like it. So... including grown men, hence the bronies. But I think, is it done by, correct me if I'm wrong, My Little Pony, the show is done by Hasbro, right? Because the My Little Pony, or is it the other way around? Was it a show first and then the toys and dolls, I mean? Okay. And this will just kind of... Gotta drape it over here. It was an old show, okay. So he's got kind of like a messenger bag that he holds papes in. There's this older movie called Newsies, basically about a real world thing with like New York and stuff like that, they tended to like use a lot of kids to like sell their papers. So they'd be on the street and crying out like, oh, you know, extra, extra, read all about it, kind of a thing. I wasn't like ever really a fan of the movie. That's not really where the idea of him being a newsie came from. It was more just the fact that he's a storyteller and uses his abilities of persuasion and things like that to tell stories. So I felt like it was very fitting. The creator, Lauren Faust, when she was a little girl, wanted to make a show that girls and even boys can enjoy, so she made My Little Pony. For a second, you sounded like Granny Smith, an older pony. Is it just because I mentioned an old movie? Yeah, and I think Newsies came out in the early was it early 2000s or was it 1990s? Got the same person who played 1992, so it was early 1990s. That probably gives me some unk status, but that actually came out before I was born, so I'm not that old. Certainly not that old. But let's see. Let's push that over here. The whales I did? Oh, okay. Nice. I'll have to take a look at it. You said Granny Smith, so I'll take a shot at it. All right, so that's the front of the bag. And that will be this. So when making a VTuber model, I might have to separate this part, but we will see. So but as far as is it Hasbro? Toyline Media franchise by American Toy Company. So it is Hasbro. I think Hasbro is the same company that owns the Transformers line, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Hasbro Pulse. I don't know if they were always Hasbro, but yeah, I'm trying to make good videos or get really good ideas to make more people subscribe, because right now I only have 13. Well, you know what? I've had this channel for... This specific channel actually went through a rebrand. I wasn't always Artie the Chronicler. I was actually... Previously, I called myself Darth Stardust. And a lot of my YouTube videos were focused on playing older Star Wars games that I remember playing as a kid, like Star Wars Republic Commando and Knights of the Old Republic, which is one of my favorite Star Wars games now. Then I went on a work trip and decided to rebrand and everything like that. That sounds like a My Little Pony character. Nice. What does the Darth Stardust? Yeah, it was a little bit. I mean, it's not the most like masculine of things to call a character, but it's when somebody says like Stardust, it's like, oh, it sounds so, like twinkly stars and sounds kind of girly. And it's like, well, I was actually basically taking it from a book that was made into a movie called Stardust. And it sounded kind of sci-fi-ish like Star Wars. And so, yeah. I decided to do a rebrand when I wanted to make a VTuber, so I was going through ideas of concepts that I could do. The name because there is a character called Sunburst. Okay. Sunburst also sounds like Starburst, like the candy. But yeah, I've heard that My Little Pony has some pretty deep lore when you get into it. Which is why a lot of people really like the show, despite the fact that it's made mostly for kids. Yeah, same. My Little Pony original character's name is Bubblegum. Oh no. Has something happened to my Twitch? Something has happened to my Twitch. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to have to fix that. You probably can't see it, Noah. Oh, what happened? I got rid of it. Hang on. Gotta figure this out. Capture full screen, any full screen application. Capture specific window. Yeah, what I don't get is they made it for kids and they have lesbian married couple in it, but not that I am hanging out with a lot of children across the world. A lot of children across the world have parents who don't want their kids to be associated with LGBTQ+. Yeah, I could see both ways. Give me 1 second to figure out what has happened to my game catcher. I'm not hating because I'm gay, though. I have a lot of gay friends, actually. Let's see. I don't know what has happened. Give me a second to figure this out. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. Properties. I don't know what I did. There may be a chance that I figured it out. I am Batman. Yeah. Let's see. Remove the game capture. Remove the game capture, but we're going to add game capture. Rename. What did I do? Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna try and look this up. My game capture has gone black, usually caused by hook conflicts. I am just game display settings. Perhaps I have. Okay. All good. You're patient. Very good. We'll cut the selected source, making it instantly disappear from your screen. This is one of the most common reasons a game capture suddenly goes completely missing or black. How to quickly fix it? Press Control Z. That's what I've been doing, and it's not doing anything. Check the source list. Last time. Oh, it's back up. I don't know what caused it to not work like that, but add existing game capture. Game capture, get down here. So the YouTube is the correct size. Let's see. Scale, filtering, transform, fit to screen, transform, fit to screen. Because I'm dual streaming, I have to do this for like 2 different things here. So transform, fit to screen. There we go. I don't know if there were black bars in it before, but that should be fixing it at this point. So yeah. But yeah, I totally understand what you're talking about most parents not wanting LGBTQ representation. I see both sides of it because I think a lot of parents think that watching something like that makes people gay, but I don't think that's really the big cause of it. A lot of it, well, I don't know how much I should probably be saying about this, because it's a lot like theoretical and things like that. But I don't know. But there we go. Like I said, I got a lot of gay friends. But I see a lot of merit to the idea of being careful with messaging, especially for kids who are more impressionable. Not that like being gay or anything like that is wrong. It's just, it also comes with a lot of, I guess, deviant mindsets that a lot of people are not ready to accept. especially parents. So it's a complicated situation. I can see both sides. But yeah, there we go. So we got the bag, we got the goggles, and then we got the hat there. I don't mind those storylines being in... Oh, that's right, because it's on a different layer. I don't mind those storylines being in stories. As long as they're good stories. That's what I think the hope for most people is. Here we go. So what we're going to do to render this stuff is we are going to go down to this magic wand thing, and we are going to press outside, but we're going to press outside on the cap layer so it selects the correct one, and then select invert selection so it's inside the cap. Now that we have that selection, we'll go on to the other paint layer and get down, grab the swatch that I have for this, which is that. Increase my brush size a little bit. It's also hard being gay, as I have to keep it a secret because my mother thinks if I was gay, I'm considered an abomination. That is really tough. My family is religious, so, and from some of the things, it sounds like that might be the same way. I also am religious, but I don't like use it as an excuse to persecute other people with how they live and things like that. But yeah, it's probably really tough. I totally understand that. Oh, that's why I was there we go. So we're just going to focus on the cap. I got this whole sort of ADHD thing going on here. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. So that is we're going to rename that to cap flats for flat colors. And then we're going to create a group. So Control G to group, equip group, cap, call it cap. You capping. Yeah, I'm going back to that a little bit. I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. It's never something that I've really had to deal with, so I can't really imagine it too much, especially having to keep it from family. That's like the hardest thing, because my family has always been really good. Like your family is the people that you should go to when you're worried about stuff like that. When you're getting persecuted by other people outside, getting bullied and stuff like that, your family should be the one that you go for. What have I done? Oh no, this is... Get back in there. There we go. I don't know why it doesn't want to go into the folder. There we go. I thought this was the layer that I had made before. But yeah. I would, even though that's probably the case, especially when you're a little bit older, I would wait until you were a little bit older. But I still probably would come out to your parents. They may still feel that way, and you may feel ostracized, but it'll definitely be something that that you'll feel a lot better knowing that that's out in the open. Whether you choose to live that way or not, I think that's probably going to be the big crux of the thing, you know? Whether you choose to live that way or not, that's probably where your parents are going to get, you know, kind of snippy and stuff like that. But the way I see it is that your family should be the ones that know everything and should be the last line of defense. That gets hard when you can't do that. I understand, which is why I say you should probably wait until you're older. But not lying to yourself or other people is definitely going to be very good for you psychologically. Didn't want to get too deep into that, but that's what a lot of my friends who are gay have said. And these will be shadows. So we don't have to dwell on it too much if you don't want to. Why won't do I have some moderation things in there? I haven't set anything up in let's see. I don't think I've set up any certain like blocks or anything like that. My guess is you're trying to get a message out that might be a little bit by the nature of the conversation that we're having, might be a little bit like tripping up content censors or something, is my guess is what's going on. But I don't think I set up anything crazy in terms of moderation stuff. Community moderation. Let's see. Unless you're using a whole bunch of like curse words or something like that. Post on your community permissions. I don't know. That's weird. I'll have to take a look at it. But that's sad. Because I it's probably just the default stuff. Advanced settings, feature eligibility, upload defaults, permissions, manage permissions. No, that's probably about my account. Community moderation, comments, moderation, basic. Change it to none. Maybe. So this is comments on new videos and posts, none. Messages in your live chat. Oh, it's set to none. I'm not sure why it's blocking you from saying stuff. That's sad. Sad indeed. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'll see if there's some sort of tech wizardry that I could find out later on after stream, but because I know Twitch will kind of set up some basic stuff there that like, okay, this is stuff that you can't really say in chat if you're using like expletives or something like that. I was trying to ask if you could support in what way? How do you mean that? Because obviously, as a person in support your YouTube. Oh, that's probably what it was. Yeah, I could take a look at your channel there. Visit profile. Yeah, I've got a lot of friends who have this kind of art style. Oh. Looks like you only got 2 videos up there so far. When did you make the channel? Joined June 21st. Okay. So you're pretty new. Yeah. I could give you a subscribe. In the future, probably wouldn't be the best idea to ask people. Like it's kind of seen as a little I don't know, like bad manners for like a follow for follow. But I don't mind. I just know that what I'm saying that so just in case you go into like other channels, they might have like a worse sort of stance on it. Just be careful, you know? You just need the motivation. You know, I've had this channel. Oh no. Oh, never mind. I saw, so on the stream dashboard, I saw that it was back at the point where it went blacked out, and I was like, did it happen again? I was just realizing that by default it wasn't live, set to live or something like that. So yeah, my YouTube channel, thank you so much. I'm not trying to beg, I just need the motivation. Like 2 days ago. Yeah, I feel bad every time you ask. Just, yeah, like I said, I don't mind it, but just be careful in the future with other people. They might not feel quite as the same, you know? It's kind of seen to be a little bit bad manners depending on who you ask. Just saying that you'll probably run into that if you're going into every single live stream and being like, hey, follow me, kind of a thing. So don't worry about it. And with my channel, like I said, I started it a while back. So this is it's my second channel, technically speaking, but my third like iteration of uploading videos, if that makes sense. So the first one was called just Darth Stardust, and it's a completely different channel. Then I went off on like a church mission and then came back and didn't have access to that email anymore, so I couldn't get into that channel. And so I started Darth Stardust V2, which was this channel before I had rebranded it. And so I've had this channel for a long time and only have 60 subscribers. There's been a lot of times that I like haven't posted videos on it and things like that. So sometimes it just takes time and understanding what people want to watch and things like that. And I most certainly am not the best, like in terms of a role model. I would not really consider myself successful. I'm just sitting here on YouTube drawing, you know. I'm not even monetized on YouTube yet. So my advice, take it with a grain of salt. I seem very successful. Nah, I'm just having fun with what I'm doing. So it probably seems that way. Confidence is key, always, I think. Why? Oh, it's because I have the color on. Yeah, the color's on. Let's see. Switch that, and we will do the black color. Yeah. I seem very successful. I hope that's not really the case. I feel like I want to come across as like just one of the regular people. So I hope that's what it seems like. But yeah, I've also got like honestly, that's why you should be like very popular. You don't do it for the views, just the enjoyment and love you have for it. Yeah. I mean, there is a part of it of doing it for the views, because the views will get you What am I doing? You know, I'm just on a tangent and I don't even know what I'm drawing anymore. But there is a little bit of doing it for the views because you want to be successful and eventually want it to make some money and stuff like that. But it's not like I'm changing how I'm doing things. All right, we're going to make this layer into multiply. It's not like I'm changing how I'm doing things. Oop. Erase that. I'm making changes on it. We don't need that. We need, let's see, we're going to put it above, make that, boom. Nope, not that layer. It's this layer. I'm going to put above. There we go. All right, what I've done is I've pressed this little alpha lock channel. Is this the alpha lock? This might be the alpha lock. Preserve alpha, and this is alpha lock. So this means that I can draw on whatever I've already drawn, I think. Or is that the preserve alpha? If you could draw my character, sure. Yeah, I don't mind any fan art, I guess. Just as long as you're not like, as long as you're not saying that you created it, because obviously that's my intellectual property, but yeah, I don't mind it. I know a lot of other YouTube artists will get people drawing their character. There we go. Yeah, we're trying to draw shadows. Let's see. How did I set up the shadows for everything else? I think the light source is kind of coming from the left. So I'm gonna up the scale here. There we go. Alpha lock is where you can draw on that layer only on the surface that you've already drawn on. Yeah. But if you got, the way Krita works, if you've got them in a group already, you can press that instead of having to use the preserve alpha. Preserve alpha is, I think you don't have to worry about putting them in groups necessarily with preserve alpha. I can link it to a video of all of that if you're interested in learning the software, but like I said, I have like a full-time job that I'm also working on and trying to learn IT certifications so I can make more money so that I could do art. If that makes sense. I want it to fuel my passion. And so there we go. Something like that will work. And then we can go down here and we can grab the little smudge brush so that these lines are not so harsh. There we go. Sure, and I'm off to start on my character. Nice. Hope you have fun. What do you use? What software do you use? I've used Photoshop a lot too as well, but you might be gone already, which is a-okay. Okay, come back up here. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, on the shadows. The shadows. And then come back down here, smudge it up a little bit. Oh, you use Procreate? Yeah, Procreate's nice. I've never really had an iPad, so never really used Procreate. I have back when I was back when I was working at a Simply Mac, which is basically an Apple store, they had the iPads on display that I would just sit there when no one was in the shop. I would just sit there and draw on it using, I think it had Procreate on it. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like your art style. So I'd love to see your iteration of Artie the Chronicle on Artie the Chronicler, excuse me. A lot of people that on like Twitch channels, they'll call me they'll just call me Chronicle instead of Chronicler. And so I guess it's just sticking. All right, so that's the shadows layer. We're going to get another layer. We're going to make it screen. We're going to turn that into the highlights here. We'll go a little bit darker with the color, because the darker the color, the less obvious the highlights are, especially with the with it being kind of cloth. We don't want anything to be too harsh. But I might go to this brush here, because that's a little smudge brush, get kind of like a painterly style going on here. And then just layer it on at one area. Kind of go a little lighter. There we go. Something like that. Something like that could work. And then we're going to casually erase some of this stuff. Okay. And then smudge it so you don't notice too much of the actual hard lines. Chronicle. It's CHRON. CHRONICAL. No, ICLER. Yeah. But see you later. Hope you have fun. Thank you for dropping in. You're probably already gone by now, because that 13:27. Yeah, that was like a minute ago. But hope you have fun. All right. So that's the cap. So goggles. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for hopping in, Noah. Noah the Artiste. I like that name. It's kind of fun. All right, have fun. All right, let's see. So now we're going to go back to the goggles. The cap is probably done, at least for now. The goggles, and we'll do another layer. Get these together, Control G, and use this tool on the goggles layer. How to add that on the inside too. Let's see. Select invert selection. But we're also going to... There we go. Let's go. You press Alt to kind of get, because it wasn't showing up this hole here. So it was going to have me color inside the whole thing, because I was just taking from the outside. But now that we've got that, you could press Alt to kind of get the alternative to cut like a little hole in there. Then we're going to go back to the brush. Oh, that's not the right brush. And I'm on the wrong layer too. So we're going to go onto the paint layer. We're going to press that, rename it to Googlies. We're keeping up with this name scheme with a Z here. Keeping up with Googlies, but we're going to Google's Flats. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Because this has multiple colors on it, we are going to take a general gray first. No, we got to put it on top. Yeah, we're going to cover everything in gray. And then we're going to turn on the preserve alpha. So that way we can only draw in the colored portions already. Wow. Get that brush size up until we're very close, and then kind of get it down into the nitty gritty. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Who is this incarnation? All right, and then we're going to get the brass swatch that I have developed for this brand here. And we're not going to worry too much about it spilling over, at least for now, because we're going to come back later on. Just make sure that everything's filled up here, and then we're going to get this color. And this is when we're going to get into the nitty gritty. All right, we're gonna press X to switch the colors that we're on so we can have two different colors. X to switch back. All right, get that sort of layer there figured out here. Nice. The nice thing about the big thick lines is you don't see the color spillage as much. Okay. All right, there are some things that are bothering me about it now. I'm going to turn preserve lock, alpha lock on it. I'm going to erase that a little bit here. All right, we're going to deselect. So Control Shift A in Krita to deselect. And we're going to hold shift on the layers that we... Oh, why? Am I not on the eraser? Here we're gonna go back up to the default black. Just gonna thicken that line here. I think that's what this calls for. And then we're gonna erase this part of it here. We're gonna thicken some of these parts here on the Googlies layer. Press 6 on the keyboard, tap it a couple of times to get it to rotate however much you want, and then yeah, we're just gonna round things out there. All right, so those are his googlies. That's the flats at least, and then we're gonna boom, cha. And we're gonna multiply. These ones, we're actually gonna have a lot less shadow. There we go. But then we're gonna erase the parts up here. All right, and then we're gonna get a little bit of shadow under here. There we go. And then we can get some shadow over here. There we go. That'll work. That'll work somewhat. Here we'll just get some yes. Maybe not. There we go. That'll work. And then kind of okay, that'll work. Just erase that part here. All right, you know what we're gonna do to make those lines not so harsh. Smudge it. Although I kind of like the hard edges on these. You know what? Because of the material, I think I'm going to keep the edges a little bit harder. And then we are going to, this is shadows. GLZ shadows. GLZ's shadows. Make a new layer. GLZ highs. And these we are going to click that. We're going to go to screen. Because this is a metal, need to be going on this brush here. Because this is a metal, they can have harsher lines, I think. It makes sense. Oh, you know what? I'm going to erase everything. Got to make sure that that is on so I'm not spilling over here. Round 2. Round 1. Fight! All right, these highlights we are going to smudge a little bit, but just a tad. There we go, smudging that up. Smudgy, smudgy. And then we'll go back up to the regular ink brush. But we're going to make this darker on the leather part. Then we're going to smudge that up a whole bunch. There we go. That works. Group 13, we'll go. Ooh. Group 14 we don't need. Shift delete group 14. Okay. That was a mistake. All right. We do Google. All right. What are we sitting at? 1 hour and a half. We got a fair amount in. We got 2 out of 3 items done. But I think I am going to jump into Cyberpunk then. We're going to change the edit stream info. We're going to do art, Live2D Vtuber, Cyberpunk. We're going to Control S to save. Not there. On Krita. Control S to save. There we go. Playing some more Cyberpunk. some more Phantom Liberty, to be precise. All right, and then we will do, what's the title that we want this to be? We'll do Phantom. I'm going to click on my intermission screen. Oh, that's right. I haven't set up my intermissions for Twitch, because all of the scenes are for, you know, we're not doing that anymore. That is on the YouTube canvas. We're just going to go back to the VT game layer here. All right, and then we are going to what are we doing? What are we doing? We are, Liberty. Phantom. Artie Chronicles more. Phantom Liberty. Do ghosts have liberty? Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. All right, change the category to Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Netrunner. Done. Okay. That is updated on Twitch's side. YouTube doesn't really have anything on their side. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to take a... Never mind. I was going to take a short break. But I think someone is using the bathroom. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to click on Cyberpunk 2077. We are going to switch the game capture to play. All right, game capture. We're going to switch this to the side there. Good morning, Night City! Oh, you have returned. Okay, so I finished two of the things. I finished the goggles and the hat. Welcome back, Noah. So yeah, like I said, I finished the goggles and the hat. And we're switching over to Cyberpunk. If I can get, there we go. Resizing my Twitch canvas window. I hope the drawing turned out well. I'm going to pause the Spotify. So we got Cyberpunk stuff. There we go. Yeah. See, I've got the goggles and the hat done. I just need to finish the bag. I might do that off stream, but let's get going here. Manual save 25. I think 23 is the one that I've been doing on stream. Manual save 24. Automatic love 23. The damned. All right. Okay.
Best prices in Dogtown.
Let's see what missions we were going through. Pyramid Song, Nocturne. Chipping in, killing in the name. See, the only missions that we have right now, unless I go through the map. Let's see if there's anything on the map here. Meet with Reed near Slider's Hangout. We can continue that. And then everything else is like side missions. You didn't have the full body of my character? Ah, yeah, no worries. He's got his pants are the same color as his hat, and they're kind of, I don't know how you would describe them. They're kind of like a little floofy, I guess. They've got a little rounded kind of thing, and he's just got like sort of like a dress shoe kind of a thing, and he's got his socks that are like sticking out. Basically, half of his calves are just full of socks. Half of his legs is just socks, which I think is nice. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to that main mission, and then everything else will be side missions, but they're not in Dogtown. So Paco Torres, awesome news, Choom! Check it out. Nice, your Choom sorted us out. So muchos thank yous. We left a little gift in our tent. Grab it quick, because you know how it is in Dogtown. Finder keeper, no? Appreciated. Stick with Babs and keep your nose clean, will ya? Mucoso. You'll return to the drawing and probably post it today. Cool. No promises, Lo. JK, I will. Okay. That I could probably go back to this area for. They're kind of in the same direction a little bit.
I'm literally dying. All night fixing the junk.
All right. Yeah, I'll be excited to see it. The drawing. Just gonna grab his little thing, his little mission thing that he set up for us. The Carmen. What is this? Oh, it's a... Dang, it was a close call. No, but honestly, I kind of like the thrill. Dogtown is hard work, but it's like a mine of eddies, you know? So I'm gonna become a miner, Choom. That's kind of how he talked. But no, like, thank you so much for saving my ass. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to curse. Sometimes I'll always like censor the curse words, but ass isn't too bad of a curse word, so that's okay. I thought about it, and I just gotta be more smarter and looking for opportunities, you know? And this place is full of them. 10 out of 10. But I try not to clip from from coal? I don't know what coal is. I don't know what he meant by that. Okay. All right, and V does not have very much. Oh. There's quite a bit of stuff that she picked up. Let's see. All right. Now we'll go to the balls to the wall. My problem? What's your problem?
What's your problem?
My problem? What's your problem? I don't have a problem. I'm a very good driver. I have a proven track record. No, if you're still watching, I crash so many times in this game. I'm not very good at the driving on keyboard and mouse. So. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Let me just get that here. He's gonna visit, River's gonna visit Randy in the hospital. Want to buy him a present? Got any tips? How should I know? He's not my nephew. How about a new record? Some fresh tunes might cheer him up.
What the hell?
Oh, hey. I just want to, we're all friends here, right?
Such a badass until the action starts.
Please, have mercy on me.
All right, we're not friends anymore.
Run, people, run.
Time.
Take her down.
Oh no, I died. I needed a little bit of warm up. Watch, it's gonna take me all the way back because I didn't quick save.
Well, what do we have
Puffy?
here?
Okay. Yep, I knew it. I knew it was gonna put me all the way back here. All right. Yes. Save that.
Listen. The boys are saying you're a KGB plant.
A KGB plant.
Slow down.
I am going slow. I just started up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen. Hey.
Vroom vroom. I'm in me mom's car. Get out me car.
Hey, V. You been feeling all right, I hope?
Of course.
Yes.
Why? What's up?
Just calling to invite you to Joss's for dinner. I'd love it if you swung by. What do you say?
Someone's there.
Oh. I'm talking on the phone, sir. How dare you? Okay. Sure.
Be
That
great
too.
to see all you guys.
Prime. Joss will be thrilled.
Sounds great.
So,
I've missed you, you know.
how do I want to play this? I don't know if I want to romance River. I think I want to romance Judy a little bit more. But I don't know.
Please, River. It hasn't been that long since we last saw each other.
Oh, that's true, I guess. Anyway, you'll come by, right?
I'll come by, River. See you then.
Exactly.
Shit. Smell trouble.
System collapse. You can't hit me, you're blind. Do I need to kill them? No, not necessarily.
Just what I needed.
All right, and we're gonna clear everything that we got because, you know, immediately V already feels like it's too much weight. She can't carry a lot. Militech software. Let's get this going, buddy. All right, let's see. Relic. I've got 2 points. I don't think I have enough to unlock anything else. I need to find some more points. Get on. Get on. There we go. Guess I didn't need to get on the bike. A lot of this game is sit and wait. A lot of it's sit and wait.
You haven't been waiting long, I hope.
I am. And you'll be waiting even longer because I've got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I have returned.
Well,
all right, let's get
guess
back into
you
this.
and Alex needed a while to catch up.
Yeah. All swell now, though. Let's go. Time's at a premium.
I bet. Where we going? Voodoo Boy Hacker. I think that's what we're going into.
They posted lookouts. Go figure. I doubt they'll play nice and just let us in.
Easy peasy, I say. Crack some skulls and roll in.
I'd rather avoid a mess. But if that's the option you want,
Tell you what, play it by ear. I say Bushido, you let loose.
You look like bad news. Turn around and crawl back to the hole you came from.
Need to talk to Slider.
No Slider to speak of here, Zummy. So kindly fuck the fuck off, eh?
Not about to be stopped by the likes of you. Gonna get Slider, just like I got my mom Brigitte.
That was you. Boozy!
Everybody just keep calm.
Fuck off, Grumpy!
How bad, Chum? Come on, V. Let's be on our way.
Fine. Be on our way then.
I spotted the shaft on our way in. We just need to find a vent, crawl through to the other side, and open the door.
Okay, gonna take a look.
I'll hang back on lookout. Cover you if need be.
Yeah. Come on through.
Thanks.
The ventilation shaft. All right. There they are.
Oh, shit.
Kisa saye, your go rat Kimbel. We tickle your nerve ending till you scream. Step back! Tonsio up, mute!
Easy now. It's linked to the main server, which gives me an idea. Get ready for some lead spin.
They gon' fuck you up.
Now, V.
Well, I was hoping that there was going to be a more stealthy way of doing this.
Taking some heat there.
Yeah, let's reload the save, see how if there is an actual way to get through it more stealthy. I could always just deal with what I've got, but
Oh, shit.
Me kisa saye, your go rat Kimbel. We tickle your nerve ending till you scream. Step back! Tonsio up, mute!
Easy now. It's linked to the main server.
Next! Step back!
let's see. I'm gonna try one more time. See if I can't get something figured out. It seems like it might just be a script, like a scripted event. And if that's the case, that's fine, but... Ooh, break. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Here's where we pull the Netrunner stuff. Now you get distracted over here. And boom. Very nice, very nice.
Get the fuck away from me.
Distract enemies. Oh. Initiate overload. Oh. Now they're starting to hunt me.
Easy now. No calling attention.
Parfait imbécile. Qu'est-ce que t'as hier?
Very sneaky. Oh, who's that? Who's that, huh?
Aye.
There we go. Turn off all the cameras. Make sure that I'm not spotted somewhere else. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I remember why I... Oh, hello there. Hello there, Reed. Make sure that all the cameras are... If I jump down here, it's not going to be like, oh my goodness, immediately you get caught. That's what I thought. Turn off the camera, buddy. All right, let's see. Let's go grab this guy's stuff. What? What the heck? How did I get hit by something? Can hack into this stuff over here, maybe. Local network surveillance system. Turn everything off. There we go. I don't need to hack into this stuff at the level that I am. 55 FF 55. Oh, something's happening to my screen here. Must be hackery. Two walking corpses.
Your spooky shit don't impress anyone, Slider.
Fuck me. Solomon Reed. I would be lying if I said I have missed you.
And you? You brought death to Mama Bridget. Will that be your gift for me as well?
Don't know you yet.
Don't know you yet, Slider.
I am called many things. Wilkie Laguerre, the blind fury of the cyberspace. A thorn in the NUSA's fat ass. Take your pick.
Yeah, you forgot to add double murderer and all-around coward. We're here to negotiate, Slider. Cut a deal.
If one party is backed into a corner, it is not negotiation. It is extortion.
You say tomato, I say fucking deal with it, Slider. Now, cut the shit and do us the courtesy of hearing us out.
I am all ears.
No love lost between the two of you, eh?
Those who speak to read have a strange habit of vanishing or committing suicide.
Suicide.
But
I think the I'm gonna turn down the brightness just a little bit. Video gamma correction.
since you are partners, you must know that by now. Speak your piece.
Plane crash in Dogtown. Heard about it?
Plane? You mean the Space Force One. Everyone hear about that.
Need your help locating someone who was on board.
And I would surely oblige, were I not blind, wheelchair bound, and do not give zero fucks about that or you.
Come on, stop pretending like you got a choice.
Donc, Dimsa, what specifically do you want from me?
Just like that? No haggling.
I already know the score. The Langley men send a clear message.
Soon after SF1 crashed, a runner was attacked while on the net. Attack severed our link. Need to locate her. Stat.
Ah, so you want one to investigate net traffic on the day of the crash?
Got a malfunctioning relic in my skull. That's how she made contact. That help any?
Perhaps. I will need a peek at this trinket in your head.
No chance, Slider.
It is this or nothing. You choose.
Interesting. He wants to take a look at the relic.
Keep your eyes on him, Reed.
I am blind, not deaf. Let us see what we have here. I see traces, bursts of data in cyberspace, the wake of someone's passage. Food.
Man, all these people trying to hack into him.
This I do not believe.
Believe it.
You out of your mind coming to me with this shit.
Think he means you, Johnny.
All good?
Think Slider just happened on you hanging out in my head.
Nah, this is something else.
What'd you see?
The black wall. It bring only death.
The black wall.
Specific, Slider.
The woman. Did you know she used the black wall protocol to connect with you?
Whoa.
This plays
That's
a lot,
cool.
actually.
The woman? She is walking, ticking bomb. Megatons. She go boom. Everybody fucked in the ass. Every last one. Miwa Noir. It is a damn that protects us, the civilized world, from the strange bets of the cyber wilderness. If your two-leg bomb crack the dam down the middle, it will unleash a flood, wipe us off the map, just like Haiti.
Rogue AIs will drown the net, and all of us with it.
To the AIs, past the black wall, you are no more than a cockroach, a rabbit, a fragment of outdated code with no meaning. This why Netwatch flatline any who put integrity of Blackwall at risk. It's no laughing matter, my friend. It is a concern for the safety of all.
That's why you, my friend, need to restore V's connection to our girl.
You are out of your mind.
Well, now you're part of this madness too. Welcome to the shit show.
Modi.
Non-negotiable, Slider. We need to find her. Besides, as long as she's out there, they catch her scent, they catch yours now too. They'll set their wirehead freaks on to you and your people. So you'll help me clean this up, cover all tracks, snip any threads leading back to you and consequently us. Do that, and we'll be square. You'll be off the FIA's hook too.
Meld, it's my lucky day.
That's crazy. This I did not know about Songbird using the black wall.
Ever done anything like this before?
What? Be the bridge between hosts using the Blackwall protocol. What the fuck do you think, eh? Confirm the data transfer before I change my mind.
Here we go.
All right. Don't get your panties in a wad. Where are you, Songbird?
Is that Saul Reed? How? Oh, right. Myers.
Working together now. With Alex, too.
I can hardly believe he's here, but it's a good thing.
So, whenever we linked up, talked, didn't mention you were tapping into the Blackwall.
So that's very risky.
You didn't need to know that.
Risky as shit, that.
I'm putting my life on the line, not yours.
I would beg to
Was
differ.
the only way to reach you after SF1 was hacked. Listen, babe, don't have much time. Hansen's people tracked me down after I res the Chimera. I've been detained. I'm not in any danger. Not as long as I behave. Do what I'm told. I need your help.
There's
Songbird.
something's
okay?
not right, girl. Ah! Fucking Blackwall!
Black Sapphire V. Hansen's hosting a huge shindig there. Crash it on the sly. I'll find you. Make sure to tell Reed. And I haven't for a sec forgotten what we've heard.
Jack him out, Reed! Unplug Slider! Now!
He's gonna die if he doesn't.
It's over. You short-circuited.
Ay, ay, ay. It's our fault he's dead.
Slider. He flatlined because of us.
Flatline, period.
Need you to come clean. Were you gonna off him no matter what?
Questions moot. Slide is dead. What's done is done. So, Songbird, what's up with her?
Got the link back up. We spoke. She's fine. Mostly. Needs
What's
our
up,
help,
Johnny?
but she's fine. In one piece.
All right, give me the deets later. Time to Delta V. Just because we got in without dropping bodies doesn't mean they'll wave us goodbye.
Bon voyage, Slider.
Paraît non.
Oh.
Fais-moi ça passe là.
Too bad I don't have that ping quick hack. Actually, I think I might have. Do I have ping? Yes, I do have ping. Let's, I don't usually use weapon glitch, so we'll use ping that way. Okay.
C'est vert. Quête. Nous cherchons yo.
That way we can kind of see where everybody's at.
Oui, pas loin, non? Moi qu'à sentir.
Bagay sous contrôle.
There we go.
Fais-moi figure.
All right, all right, all right. Bodies have been identified. Let's see what we can do about that. Ooh. Why don't I have...
Ouais, foot.
Let's see if I've got some, oh, what's it called? The stuff, the consumable that gives me extra, 2+2 max RAM.
Dis ou paraît, t'es tout.
All right, buddy. Come over here. Come over here. Why? I'm always stuck right over there.
Saloperie à pas loin, non? Moi qu'à sentir.
All right, we'll do that, and then that.
Paraît non.
All right, and then we can system collapse this guy. Hopefully this doesn't start a fight immediately. Come on. Ugh.
Côté où y est? Ou quoi c'est yon jouette? Sorti côté ou caché à?
We'll get this guy down because he's the tougher one.
That's all of them.
Of course. Look at who you're talking to. The best cyber ninja in all of Night City. The best net running ninja. I'm too fat. I cannot go. I cannot carry. When I get to my vehicle, I'm gonna have to put all of the stuff that I have, like all of the clothes that I have. I think that's what's taken up most of my inventory, is clothes that I've never really gotten rid of. All right, come on, Reed. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it.
Let's move on. Find a quiet corner.
All right. So we're going to take everything in here, and we're going to just... The reason why I'm not going to disassemble this stuff is because I want to have all of the options to change my wardrobe later on.
What did Songbird tell you?
Give me a second. I'll tell you what she said.
She looked sick, almost like our link was hurting her.
Surprised? Why? Take Slider. Out of wall, send him up. Huh?
Song needs our help, Reed. Hansen's nabbed her, holding her for reasons.
God damn it. I can't imagine any worse news than that.
Black Sapphire. Said Hansen's throwing a big bash there. We get in, she'll find us. Any idea what and where this Sapphire is?
Over there. See the taller of the two scrapers? Next to the one with the big-ass screen. That's the Black Sapphire. A would-be hotel ended up a failed multi-billion Eddie investment. Hansen's fortress, smack in the middle of Dogtown. We can't just barge in. Doubt we have anyone on the inside or affiliated who could crack open a door either. Alex and I will pull some strings, run our contacts. You do the same. You know.
Sir, yes, sir.
Around here. Maybe it won't happen on an idea. Find a way.
No local fixer. Goes by Mr. Hands. Could ring him.
Do it. We'll be in touch.
Well, first I'm going to do this whole thing here. We're going to ping you. Even though everyone's out in the open, it just gives me a better chance of knowing who is where. All right, we are going to... Yeah, we're going to...
Что такое?
Найду тебя, сука, и ноги повыдят. Тогда...
Кто там?
Блядь.
What? I thought you were... I guess you weren't blind. Not then. Where did they come from? I guess they came from down the stairs. I thought they were out of sight, out of mind. I didn't have to worry about them. Guess not. Gotta love it when the animation just lags behind. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get over here. Have one of these dudes come over here. Not you! Oh my gosh. I was trying to get the other guy, the big guy, who's closer to me. Sometimes this game really kind of frustrates me. Let's do this again then. Why can't I bait him again? Target cannot go further. Is there a place that I can hide? Gotta love getting stuck by things. All right, well, we're just gonna.
Ах ты ж, господи! Долбать!
All right, and system collapse you. Boom, 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 boom. And we're gonna do some of the same.
Это что сейчас было?
Kuroshi clairvoyant optics. What do I have? I guess it won't tell me until I go into a Ripper dock. Huh. Go to sleep. Nighty night.
Hey, can't you see me?
Call Mr. Hands.
Hands, need a favor.
Straight to biz. I like it.
Aiming to go to an upcoming shindig at the Black Sapphire.
Lusting to dance with the devil. V, the place is inaccessible and treacherous in equal parts. You cannot simply walk in uninvited as opposed to, say, Konpeki Plaza.
Surely there's some way in.
I'll need to twist an arm or a leg. Thanks to you, I have a veritable buffet of limbs to choose from.
So, doable, you think?
You helped to solidify my position in Dogtown. I'm happy to return the favor. We'll conclude this in person. I'll need some hours. Meet me at the Heavy Hearts.
Thanks, Hands.
Nice. Wait a few hours for Mr. Hands. Let's see. Anything else that we can do right now? Not in Dogtown. We can, we can do some side missions. Chipping in. That's Hanako at Embers. Head over to River. Okay, so we've got two options. We don't know what this is. So we can go to that first, I think. Just casually jumping and taking the fall damage just because I know I can survive. Alright, so get all the way over here. Oh, there's a fast travel location in there. It was blocked by the thing. I didn't see it until I had clicked on the thing. Okie dokie. So yeah, we'll do that before making up our mind, our decision on who to romance. Oh.
How's Jake holding up?
Not so great. We managed to stem the bleeding, but without that implant.
We'll handle it.
What's going on?
Jake got hit. Badly. He needs a new kidney as of this minute.
Well,
Only
let's
problem
see what
is-
I can do about it.
He's got sickle cell anemia. He'll need a specially customized kidney implant. As you can imagine, that kind of thing isn't easy to come by out here in the Badlands.
Raph and Shiv. Were they the ones behind this?
Mm-hmm. We pulled through this time. Barely. Shrapnel caught Jake half an inch below his flak jacket.
That's a tough break.
It still isn't too late to save him. But time's running out.
Well, say no more.
You can find an implant like that in Night City. No questions asked.
Right. Dakota called up her contact at one of the hospitals. Was told they could work something out.
But
But that means getting to the city, and you see the state the camp's in. Raph and Shiv could come back at any moment. It's all hands on deck. You know where this is going, V. I won't beat around the bush. Can you help us?
Sure, go get a just a random donor organ run. Sure.
you can count on me.
I know, V. Dakota's contact works at a hospital in Little China. All you have to do is pick up the implant. The money will take a more secure route.
Gotcha. See you later then.
Okay. All right, where is this? There it is. Fortunate Son. Let's see. Yeah, this might be closer. I don't know which one is. Which one is closer, the metro or just the fast travel? Interesting.
Look out!
How far is it? Guess its pathfinding is the suggested way. I was silly to think I could find a shortcut. Quick save here. I can't remember what happens over here.
That's right. You got the goods.
Right here. Dynalar Super Kidney. Especially for sickle cell anemics. Just like we agreed.
Okay.
Eddie's will get to you.
Yeah, yes. Later, I know. I have to go now.
Never make it easy, do they?
About to pump lead!
NCPD, what are you guys doing here?
From behind! Take her from behind! Got a hit!
That's right, we're in combat, so in order to get them to knock them out, I have to
NCPD! Surround her!
grab that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, it's supposed to open you up. Apparently it doesn't.
You asked for it!
Cripple movement.
She's hacking our crew!
You bet your bottom dollar I am.
Give her hell!
Come on, come on. This game really does not want me to knock them out, does he? Do they? my contact dead?
NCPD, motherfuckers!
Am I just gonna have to kill him? I don't want to kill any cops. Well, half the cops in Night City are crooked anyways, but I mean, still don't like the idea. If I can avoid it.
That's right. You got the good.
Reed tells me Slider's a flatline. What happened there? Got him killed. Linking up with Sonward. Flash fried his brain. Not that Reed would give a crap.
Right here. Dynalar Super Kidney. Especially for sickle cell anemics.
Why would he? Slider was always disposable. A single-use tool. Good for one job. At least that's what Reed would... The Reed I used to say would say. I used to know would say. Speaking of, doesn't seem like the old wolf has changed his ways. Jury's still out on whether that's good or bad thing, judging by our history. Well, let me just give you one piece of advice, V. Don't look for a friend in Reed. Not him or anyone at the agency. Very bad influence. We're a bad influence. Maybe, but watch out. I might just be a bad influence on the both of you too.
Just like we agreed.
Eddie's will get to you.
Yeah, yes. Later, I know. I have to go now.
They never make it easy, do they?
Well. Oh, so, okay, so he runs.
Give her hell! From
Well.
behind! Take her from behind! Opening fire! Watch out!
So this makes this a lot harder because I've got to try to avoid killing them.
Stand down!
Do I have a non-lethal? Got Tinkerbell.
Sal!
That's right.
Huh?
Well,
I got kids, man! No, fuck! No! Stand down!
I wonder if landing on them in combat will do anything. Guess not.
Got hit!
Alright, we're doing this.
Kid freak!
Ooh.
He's wounded! Understood! Stand down! Planting a hole in her!
Come and get me, boys.
NCPD!
There we go. I don't think I killed anyone. See, if the reticle is red, then everyone's still alive. There we go.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
I won't if you give me an explanation. And it better be fucking
The
good.
phone call with Dakota. It was tapped. The police. They made me do it.
Nice try. Badges wouldn't go to all that trouble over a kidney implant.
Wait, please! It's the truth. They said they were rounding up every last Raff and Shiv member in Night City.
But Dakota isn't... Never mind. You won't get it.
Please let me go. I didn't want to get mixed up in this. I had no choice.
No one's touched this implant apart from you, right?
I can't say for certain.
Think carefully now. I don't want to have to jack into you and find out for myself.
The police, they put a virus on the super kidney. The original firmware is on this shard. You'll need to swap them out.
Get out of my sight.
Oh, Mother of God. Thank you. Thank you.
Out of my sight. This better be worth it.
What did Reed say? What don't they have? Minotaurs, wyverns, exoskeletons, snipers, perched on... Oh, okay. This is the... I think we're talking about the Black Sapphire. Snipers perched on the watchtowers. Either we get some ironclad intel on, or the conventional way is out. Minotaurs, wyverns, exoskeletons. Chill, I'll find us something. What's that old expression? This ain't my first trespass of a maximum security hotel. V and everybody else loves bringing up Konpeki Plaza. Surprised you guys didn't freak out. All of the pedestrians tend to freak out when you're, There we go. Just gonna run back here.
Got Jake's implant, but there's a virus on it. You'll have to swap out its firmware with the original on the shard.
What a surprise. Nomads always get special treatment. Thanks for being careful, V. Come by in a few hours. Things should settle down by then.
Absolutely. All right, return to the camp in 8 hours' time when the operation is complete. Let's see. Head to river. Pyramid song. Let's do that whole thing here. Do we have time for that mission, though? Let's see. 2:40. We've got 20 minutes left. Because I've got other things that I got to do later on. We'll start it. See what I can do. We'll definitely probably pause it before the, you know, the Devil's Tango happens. I guess it's not letting me go any further. Come back to camp. It's about Jake. Okay, I will. If I can. Actually, let me quick save it here. Because what if abandoning Judy means that you can't romance her anymore? Heavy hearts. The building is a large imitation pyramid. I dare say you can't miss it. You'll need the elevator access code. 2589. Average Alex tried leveraging some contacts. All busts. One officer willing to open the back door for us suddenly went dark. Probably choking on dirt or salt water by now. I've got one of my own who could give us the outside chance, but that SOB is the best at what he does, not waiting to be found. Is it not part of... I guess it's not gonna show up as the thing there. I guess we're done with that quest, maybe? Why is there a random computer out in the middle here? You asked me to come, did you not? Oh, and who was it? What was his name? I know he was a nomad, but I can't remember what his name was. Do I am fortunate to talk to Bob. There we go.
How's Jake doing?
He's easing into it slowly. Needs a day or two to get up on his feet.
Glad to hear that.
You have my thanks, V. On behalf of myself and the entire family.
Nice. Now we'll go back to Pyramid Song. Hopefully she's not too pissed that I was right there and then went all the way across to the something else. Oh, wow. Ichika, nice to meet you. This was my first time here. Greetings from Japan. Yokoso. I'm studying some Japanese. I don't know a ton. Let's see. Hajime mashite. That's probably what that says. I don't know a ton of kanji, but... so I don't know what the kanji part of it says. Des. Let's see. Hajime mashite. Something this. That's probably your name. But I don't know a ton of kanji, so welcome in. Nice to meet you. My brother's actually in Japan, Osaka. Near Osaka. And let's see. I don't know the specific area that he's in, but he comes back in a month, so.
V, looking good? You mean, considering the shit we've been through? Well, factor that in and you look fucking amazing.
Weird Duck, how you doing? How's it been? I feel like it's been a little while. But I also haven't really been streaming a whole bunch here and there. But let's see. Mox, any news? Here we are.
Any news from the Moxes? Events? Ideas?
No. Don't see all that much of them.
How come?
You know how they are. Piss me off sometimes is all.
It's all right, yeah. It's been a while, but I have caught you, so I see you now. So I decided to pop in. Oh, nice. Thanks for showing up again.
This shit, huh?
So what's the latest from Clouds? Know anything?
Nothing of any interest. Got a new situation, and everybody's trying to adapt. Me too.
Doesn't sound like it's all okay.
Doesn't mean it isn't.
Gotta look something up real quick.
Come on, gung-ho, onward.
Why the long face?
Something got you down all of a sudden?
No.
Judy?
Yeah, things have been kind of busy for me.
Talk about
Just
Clouds,
working up a
the
whole
Mox,
bunch.
Or Arasaka and Militech and how the world's going to shit. Just rather not think about any of that today. Anything dark.
Yeah, I get it.
So, ready to tell me what we're doing here?
Well,
guess who finished my
tinkering
drawing?
with Virtues a
Wow.
lot lately and
Did
figured
you?
out a way to scroll two actors' experiences at the same time.
Did you post it?
Thought we could
Welcome
try it
back, by the
out.
way. Did you post
If
it
you're down,
on
of
your
course.
channel?
Don't overthink this shit, huh?
Yes. How do you blend two separate experience tracks?
How does
Wow.
one marry two separate neural tracks?
Well, at first I tried to create a single profile out of two data streams. Didn't turn out so great.
Must have gotten tangled up. Interference, white noise.
Yeah, effect was kind of like a bad art house. Couple tries in, though, I managed to isolate specific sensations.
So you load them onto separate neural tracks. No emo bogeys. Not bad.
Tell me what to do. What are we doing
What do I
here?
gotta do?
You, my friend, are just gonna scroll me a virtue.
That's it.
Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This could be my greatest work ever.
All right. Why here of all places? What's going on here?
Sounds like we could do this anywhere. Why did we come all the way out here? What is this place?
Cottage belonged to someone I knew. It sits empty now. I take the liberty to use it from time to time.
And that's where we're gonna scroll?
No, we're gonna scroll underwater.
Johnny's
No,
Johnny's
no way,
already
bad
thinking.
idea. Tell her to find some other yes woman.
What do you say? You in?
Hell yeah, I'm in.
Awesome. So, let's go. Got the hardware here.
Oh. He said got the hardware here. I thought it was in the house. Oh, that's later on. No, it's out here. Okay.
All
Equip.
right. Get that booty of yours suited up. Let's get this scroller on ya.
Oh!
Water's toxic. That not a problem?
Whole reason we're suiting up.
Hmm.
Haven't even asked me if I know how to swim. Not worried I'll just sink to the bottom like a bag of rocks?
A bag of rocks? Come on, don't sell yourself short.
Look pretty damn fine in that wetsuit.
You should see me in my Max Tech uniform.
You've got one of those?
Whoa. You have one?
Indeed I do. Won it in a bet. Still hangs in my closet waiting for the right occasion.
Huh. I'm gonna hold you to that. All right, let's do this. Whew, freezing ass water, here I come.
I already jumped in, so it's probably more freezing
Okay.
out in the
We're all
open
set.
air once you're already wet, but...
You go first.
Whee!
Stay close behind me. And don't descend too fast.
It would be nice to stay close behind you if you were already in the water.
Where are we headed, exactly?
About halfway to the deepest point. It'll be pitch black, but the currents are gentle. Ought to be safe.
It should be posted, I think. Okay, I'll take a look at it
Stay close to you.
on my phone.
Okie dokes.
Oh, don't mean to hack people here. Let's see.
Virtues are more to you than just a way to churn out eddies, huh?
Well, duh. Think paintings, songs. They're meant to produce emotion responses.
Generally how any kind of creativity works, sure.
Right, so art's a casing, trigger for emotion. Well, BDs are emotion in near pure form.
Yeah, I bet. Ooh. Hang on one second. Oh, nice. I like it. Captured my essence very well. Very nice, very nice. I like the hair too. That's awesome. All right. I think the colors that I typically did for his socks matched a lot of the rest of the colors. So it's got a green base with like the bronze kind of golden color.
Great. Signal's
So.
clear. Just need your help with a few basic checks. Need to calibrate our gear. First up, motion sensors and scrolling. Circle around me, swim.
Okay. I swim around you, Judy.
Great, motion calibrated. Now swim hither. Next up, sound check. I'm gonna hum a song, you give me the title. Read me?
Let's do it.
No idea what the song is, but I heard it. It goes something like...
All right, we're all tuned and synced. And you got talent, girl.
She jump scared you?
All right,
Who,
now
Judy?
let's do it. We are now.
Synced. Why now?
Prepare to have your mind blown. Wait for it.
It's pretty far down there.
Now grab this and hold on tight.
Down we go.
Do I play Roblox? Just asking. No, not really. I don't think I've ever played it, to be honest. I think maybe my little brother was playing it a little bit.
Impressive, huh?
That's incredible. What is it?
Our very own Atlantis. Used to be called Laguna Bend. Just 15 years ago, people still lived here.
Got some connection to this place, right?
You got it. Grew up here. Haven't been back since Laguna Bend was wiped off the map.
Why are you showing me this?
It's important to me. Got a feeling this will be perfect for my experiment.
Why does this stand to be perfect?
Hoping you'll be able to pick up all the unfiltered mess of emotions this place brings out in me. Like it or not, you'll react to those feelings. That's what I want to capture.
Interesting.
Let's do this.
So basically what she's doing is
Taken me years.
so we're what they call it a scrolling BD. So we're recording brain dances. And brain dances are kind of like
Working up the nerve for this.
basically a high-tech version of VR, but you get kind of like the emotions associated with it. I'm not sure how that works, but you get it.
Why didn't you come earlier?
Good question. Easy answer would be that I didn't have time. Gear, stars weren't ever aligned. Truth is, the very idea just felt weird. Besides, didn't want to come here alone. Or with some rando.
That makes sense. Does that mean I'm special? He he. You're gonna go play on Roblox? Probably record? Okay. Well, have fun.
Flo's Diner, best eatery in town? Only one at that, too. Burgers weren't amazing, too greasy. Big. Of course, I say that now. Back then, they were the best thing I'd ever chewed and swallowed.
Yeah, thanks for showing up and drawing.
That's where we lived.
That,
Me and my grandparents.
I really liked your art there.
Just let me know when you want to forge ahead.
What do you mean, huh? What are you asking about, huh?
Weird place for a framed picture.
Water probably carried it out of someone's house. Anything to make out?
No.
How you doing, Flubber?
Much. Got something here. Looks like an old photo cam.
DPI 350. Practically an antique.
Like it?
You kidding?
You always show up at the strangest time? What's strange about this time?
Here, take this camera. Better off in your hands than sitting here collecting algae.
Gosh, thanks.
Hockey stick?
Is there a skating rink here?
I wish. Played street hockey on rollerblades.
Quit schmoozing, Alvarez. We're losing because of you. Come in. They're dead meat anyway. Sorry. Will you go out with me? Sorry, you gotta go. They're calling.
What about your parents?
Dad was never in the picture. Mom died when I was tiny. Can barely remember her. Still have her picture, but, you know, see a stranger there.
Judy, watch out for her cooties.
First thing I hear is V saying she swallows. I wasn't even really paying attention, to be honest. What does she say she swallows?
Voices? Didn't hear anything but you just now.
I think she was talking about the diner, I think.
What was it like, living with your grandparents? How were they?
Granddad had a real knack for things technical. Taught me everything I know. And the stories he told, never got bored listening to him. And Grandma was temperamental. Hot 1 second. Yeah, for a couple years. Rented the unit that's mine now. But they hated the city. Moved up to Oregon. Still go and visit him sometimes.
He's a follower that joined a little while ago.
We're looking for anything in particular here?
Nah.
Or they.
Can't hurt to
I don't know
look
if it's
around,
here.
though. Picking up very chill.
I don't remember if we talked about
Feels
gender.
Like we're outside of time, like in a snow globe.
I just kind of assume.
After that, we can see what lies up ahead.
That scared the crap out of me. Umbrella.
It's hard to imagine anything that could be more out of place in an underwater world.
Bottled water?
Touche, Judy, touche.
Well, there's some stuff over here. Cars.
I gotta say, don't really get why they left their wheels behind when they had to evacuate.
Hey, how old do you think I am? These hunks of metal have got half a century on them. When I was about yay high, they were already here. And not in
Want
much
to see
better
what's
shape.
further on?
Come on, then. Want to show you something. Got no idea how weird it feels swimming.
Am I
through
excited
there.
for D&D?
Where you used to run as a kid.
Yeah, I think so.
My daily life grinded along.
I'll have to take a look back at my notes because you guys are probably gonna get out of the mines. You said you were gonna do that, so I'll have to take a look back at my notes and give it a refresher on a lot of the stuff. Yeah, I wonder what you'll do too.
Like it had landed here from outer space. Bells were cracked too.
But after this mission, I'm probably gonna stop streaming and probably prep for D&D.
I had no memory of that seconds ago. Now I
Look
can
over my
almost
notes
hear
and everything.
Don't know how it's possible, but I think I hear those bells too.
Seriously? You can hear my memories? It must be a side effect.
It's interesting.
Closed. Shame.
Oh, I missed the
Could look for
doll.
Another way inside.
Be my guest.
The doll was a nice little memory of hers.
You like going to this church?
Never actually went to church. Never even really paid attention to it. It was just...
This isn't yours?
Poor thing. Once we knew Laguna Bend was to be flooded, people gathered here.
So it is
to
yours?
plan a protest. No.
Did it achieve anything?
Check. Look around.
I don't have your stupid doll.
You took her doll?
As if.
Maybe buy a weapon. That'll be nice.
You hid it? Why?
Because I thought only losers played with dolls. What I really wanted was for her to notice me. Ah, the days
Notice
when
me,
dolls
senpai.
were just kids' toys and nothing else.
Okay. I had her overlapping some, like, monologues here.
Think we're safe to go through here.
On my way. Snuck in here once when no one was around. Stood at the altar and tried to imagine what went through the padre's mind looking at all those people.
What's in here?
Back then I wondered how he could read people's thoughts.
Money!
Everything about him. Then I screamed at the top of my lungs to check the acoustics.
Reading you worse and worse.
Huh? I read you loud and clear.
Have I ever played Subnautica? No, but I've seen other people play it. Seems pretty cool.
V, please. Oh, thank fuck. You're alive.
Yes, I am alive.
What happened?
You passed out.
How'd you manage to lift me out?
Dunno, didn't think about it. Just did what I had to do. Hey, careful, easy now.
What's up, Johnny?
So, you're saying you saved my life. Thank you.
Told you diving into this toxic waste was gonna end badly. But you just don't fucking listen.
Toxic waste? Is that your construct?
You heard him?
Heard him?
Heard's overstating. It's just surfaced in my head. A thought that wasn't mine or completely yours.
Please just ignore his
Just
babbling.
imagine the
It's
canon V death is just everything going dark while swimming.
Why do I even bother?
That'd be so anticlimactic.
Doubt you should go back to the city just now. I'm pretty beat too. Last thing I want to do is drive.
Yeah, the credits
Stay
roll
the
right
night.
there.
What do you think?
Why the hell not? Whose cottage is that then? You said you knew the owner.
Oh man,
One
I
of our
might have to go
neighbors
pee
was
real quick.
hell-bent on staying in Laguna Bend. Badges literally.
Give me a second, I'm coming back. Gotta run to the bathroom. I am back. I think a game that ends anticlimactically would be an interesting storytelling situation. Perhaps.
dragged him out of his house before the water came in. So he built himself another house as close as he possibly could, but
Like the story just
then he got
straight up ends there.
water was way more toxic back then.
No sequel, nothing. Be really interesting. So this is
Must be chilled to the bone. I'll brew a pot.
here
do
soon.
you take
I'm gonna
yours?
have to probably
Milk and sugar, please.
Going all in, huh?
like mute everything because this is where the
Ah, forgot to start the generator.
what do you call it?
I could turn it on.
The Devil's
You're
Tango
gonna take it
happens.
easy.
Promise to take it slow. Think you could
Where's the
fine tune the
generator?
emotive wave transmitters better back there. Got some serious surges from you a few times. Power's up.
You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Judy?
Shit.
What was that? Couldn't hear you clearly. Something the matter?
No, nothing.
We're still synced.
You thinking about Evelyn?
Michael's holding all of Cloud's.
It'd be realistic if the story was told by the person who dies, then fading to black, and then that's it. Would be interesting, and that's it. It would be interesting. Yeah, I think so too.
Gunpoint. Decides every little thing, apparently.
But.
No but. Talk to the dolls. They don't see any change. Everything's just like it was before. Got a feeling everything we did was wasted effort.
Maybe.
I didn't want to tell you. Wanted this to be just our day.
Oh, this is exactly where it all happens. I'm gonna switch it. Do I still have the crit up? I do have the crit up. I'm gonna switch it to game capture. Capture any full screen. Capture specific window. Krita. Okay. Then we'll open it again. Click on it. While it happens in the background, I'm also going to have to mute the system stuff. Okay, there we go. Gonna mute the system sounds so you guys don't hear any untoward things. Such is life, romancing characters in a mature rated game where basically the devil's tango happens on screen. But yeah, let's take a look at what I added. Let's see. Krita. There we go. You guys aren't hearing it, are you? That'd be awkward. Sources, outputs, audio mixer. Yeah, the system is muted, should be muted, so record Sunny. What did I say? Can you hear me? There's just a yeah, there's just kind of a sex scene going on in the game right now, so we're taking a look at the I got his goggles, the hat, and then we're gonna do the bag a little bit later on. I think this sex scene takes a little while to get through, but get some music going on here. Then we can actually start coloring this stuff. Oh no, it's over. We can switch back, I guess. There we go. You only hear my voice? Oh yeah, that was the point. Like I said, there was a sex scene going on there. Now we can switch over. System goes back, and we could switch over that game capture any full screen application. There we go. Very nice. You got 2.4K pages. Nice. Yeah, I still haven't really configured a lot of those rewards. I need to kind of figure out some fun things to do with them. A lot of rewards that people do with Live2D Vtuber models is to like sometimes they'll like have a head pat thing where you can head pat the model, and you can technically do that with a 2D Vtuber as well. So I'd have to figure out how to get that set up, but just things to interact with and things like that. I could also make the viewer attacks and the sound what is it? The sound things.
Will you sit with me a while? Here's your coffee.
Configured as channel points, the pages.
Morning. So, yesterday. What was that exactly?
What was what?
Don't remember, or you want me to remind you?
You know exactly what I'm trying to say. What did it mean? Like to you?
I don't know. See, I think she's the only real option. I mean, I could date River, but
I mean, I hope it was the beginning of something nice. Unless you see things differently.
Ugh. Can be such a gonk sometimes. Ruined my plans, you know that? Was gonna leave Night City in the dust.
Oh,
for good.
nice.
Even started packing. But now I think I gotta stay.
Just for me? Aw, shucks.
Ah, well. Guess I'll have to make it up to you, won't I?
Yeah, that would be appropriate. Give me your hand, V.
Wow. What did you just give me?
All set. Congrats. Just gave you unlimited access to my pad.
Whoa.
Oh, my.
Asking me to move in?
If it's what you want. Or just drop by when the urge grabs you.
You sure? Isn't exactly a small thing.
A virus.
I like you. Want to see you lots. Way I see it, there isn't anything else to consider.
Wanna go there now?
So I actually haven't gotten into any of the romances since there's been a bunch of
Stick
updates.
around for a bit before I head back.
Apparently they'll like
See ya, Judy.
wait for you at your apartment. Especially when you're like gotten the rest of the story and there's nothing really else to do with them in terms of like quests or things like that. They'll just kind of just wait for you at your apartment and just chill. Is what I've been told. I really want to stay at your house. Found a friendly ghost. Well, I found my friendly ghost, but it was a non-starter. Another dead end. Alex and I have exhausted all reasonable options, V. So if you can't get anything operable from Mr. Hands, we have no choice but to resort to a half-baked plan and half-baked aliases. Not ideal. I trust you understand the stakes. If they catch on, while we're still inside Hanson's Citadel, we'll never be walking out. Did I stop driving yet? What do you mean? I mean, I'm still driving. What the? What is this? Why do I look like a bum? There we go. Because I'm so bad at it? Hey. Be nice. I am bad at it, but so is everybody else in this game, so. Alright. Where else can we go? Actually, like I said, I think I'm going to actually stop it there. I'm going to save it real quick. And find someone to raid. Oh. Oh no. I saved over my... it's okay. It's okay. I was playing on my own save file of this one. But that's alright. So yeah, that is that. And let me see who we can't raid. Raid a channel. Following. Who are we following? Envy. You can go back into her channel. She recently got a new model, which kind of looks cool. So we can raid her. So we'll be starting a raid. So yeah, thanks for popping in. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and until the next story, my fellow chroniclers, I'll see you guys later. Then stop.
Booty. Everyone in the chat, sound off. Do you prefer boobas or do you prefer booty?